this shit again.
It's doing that crazy thing?
Yeah. How did you do it last time? Does it not work on low power mode?
No shit still work on the thing. You said you're loud now. Oh, that's Facebook. Okay.
Go out of low power mode.
This is your phone, girl.
Why do I gotta get the junky ass phones?
We coming, y'all.
I forgot. Go right there for you.
What is wrong with your phone?
Let me see something.
Come on. Talk to people.
Okay,
good. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
And we're on. And we're on. We're on.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Huh?
You got 1 minute.
What you mean?
It's 7:59, right?
And we're on. And we're on. What is up, Zodiacs? Okay. We wanted to go a little early. We wanted to come on a couple minutes earlier just to get some things together because this
Hey, Christmas.
this live be acting crazy.
Hey, Derek.
Hey, Christmas. I love Christmas.
So we had to get the technical difficulties and all that stuff put together.
Okay, so welcome, Zodiacs, to Virgo as Fuck. I'm Reese Omega.
And I'm Chris James.
And we are here to discuss and pour tea and just like get the girls together.
Hey, cousin. Yeah, this is getting together.
So, like we always do,
Mm-hmm.
we have to pour our drink.
No problem.
Okay? I want you to go ahead and pour yours first, actually.
Thank you. What give to me?
Ladies first.
Well, you know, I have been known to be a lady of the night. Well, no, what does the lady of the night mean? What is it?
Okay, friend. Damn.
I had a long week.
Oh, trust me. And trust and believe. But yeah, pour mine. ASMR. ASMR. Put my wine glass in front of the Instagram. ASMR, y'all. Ready?
And you talk about me, bitch? Boop. It's gonna be gone.
It'll be what?
It's gonna be gone.
Okay. And we got shots.
Yes.
You want to take the shot now?
Oh, bitch, I took it back. We ain't had taco in how long?
Not taco.
It was taco, but you're gonna have a headache.
Hold on, let me share some of this stuff. But thank you guys for coming into Virgo as Fuck today.
Yes.
We are so excited about today's show because we're talking about being a millennial diva, honey. Being stuck in between corporate,
Being depressed as fuck.
being depressed, and being stuck in between corporate and entrepreneurship and wanting your own
Business.
way of life.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about that today. How was your week though?
Long and I'm moving.
You're moving.
I'm going back home, y'all, because y'all, I've been going through it with this apartment that I just got. First of all, there's a little bug infestation going on in the apartment. It's not bad,
Oh no.
but you may see a roach or two here or there. And I wasn't privy to that when I got the apartment. It looked clean, but
That means your neighbors are dirty.
yeah, and I do live over a restaurant too.
So the restaurant's
So
dirty?
I don't know, but it was that, and then like they control the heat, and the air.
What is that? Why does an apartment building in 2021 have a heating and air system that was from back in 1950?
It used to be an old hotel. And yes, I'm talking about the Solis. I'm gonna save y'all. If y'all are trying to move in the Metro Atlanta area, do not move to the Solis.
No, don't give them that much of bad right now. If you don't have a car,
yes, it is.
Because the parking situation.
Because that was absolutely unacceptable. The other night, we've been having a cold spring, right?
Yeah.
So.
Think it's been a cold spring?
It's been a cold spring. So it had to be like 50-something degrees in my apartment. And I couldn't cut on my heat. So I'm sitting up in bed, cuddled like Pookie from Jungle Fever, bitch.
Because it was like 37 degrees the other morning.
Well, no, Pookie was in New Jack City. Y'all was not covered up like Pookie in New Jack City, like cold as fuck. Like, no.
So you're paying that much rent, girl.
I'm breaking my lease. I'm just gonna go on and pay them what I gotta pay them for. It won't go on my credit. And I'm going to LA. Period. Taking my ass to LA. I always wanted to go anyway, so I was gonna go home and stack my coin, and January of next year I'll be in LA. How was your week?
My week has been kind of uneventful. Like, nothing's really been going on this week for me. The West Coast has been calling my name as well. Okay, so I am really looking into doing a move to LA. When we visited LA for Raheem's birthday last year, I really loved the energy of LA.
Oh, it was so laid back.
It was so laid back. And I know you have every major city has like their superficialness and their cliques and all that, but I'm not going to LA for that. I want to go to LA just for a change of pace. It's just been calling my name. So I am in the early stages of making plans on moving out of the state. Because Atlanta's just not it anymore.
It's not.
Georgia is not it anymore.
I've been here all my life, bitch, and I'm ready to go. And I've always, because ever since you know me, I always been saying, I want to go to LA. I was supposed to have moved last year, but COVID came and
COVID fucked you up, girl.
COVID fucked me all the way up. But I'm going to go and I'm following my heart, and I'm moving to LA next year.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good move. I've been saving my money. I've been basically working 2 jobs. I work my regular full-time job, and then I work, I do DoorDash deliveries, some nights and on the weekends. So I've been stacking my dough, just trying to get things together as far as moving, period. Just even if I don't move to LA, moving on my own, because I'm about to move on my own.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time living by myself completely, no roommate, no family, so it's something. What you got to do with this, the best thing for you to do is, hold on y'all, we'll be right back on Instagram. Go to your settings, girl. And we're gonna make this.
This is a commercial break.
How you come off a low power mode?
Go up.
No, hold on.
Go to battery. Go up.
Hold on, y'all. Brief intermission.
Up,
isn't it? Oh. Look, millennials. Millennials working on things. It's okay. Hold on. God damn, my fingers are fat as hell. Okay. So put it on never so it doesn't go to sleep. Okay. Your phone is very weird. Why can't I see? Okay, we're back. We're back. Instagram. But you know what? And this might be old news. Speaking of LA, they're talking about this girl who lives in LA, which is Demi Lovato. This is not the subject of the show, but I'm very disturbed by some craziness that Demi Lovato then started on social media and Instagram and all that.
Drugs.
No, that bitch do drugs, girl. I didn't know Demi was. What we said the other night? Demi was out there, girl.
What happened?
Demi Lovato was. We said something funny about Demi Lovato, bitch. But Demi Lovato, she has an eating disorder. Hold on. What did Candace say? The cost of living in LA is way higher than it is. Very high. Cost of living is very high. But Atlanta's not getting too far from that now.
Because the average in Atlanta is like $1,000, and that's if you want to live somewhere decent.
This is the side subject. When I first moved to Atlanta back in 2010, I had a 3-bedroom townhouse for $700 a month.
Guess how much rent was?
There is no finding that anymore.
Guess how much rent was in 2005?
How much?
You can get a 1-bedroom in Decatur for $450.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So Atlanta prices aren't that much different.
It's not.
They're getting up there now, even in the hood. But they were saying about Demi Lovato. So Demi Lovato has an eating disorder, quote unquote. Allegedly, she has an eating disorder, and she walked into a frozen yogurt place. Did you hear about this?
No, I haven't.
She walked into a frozen yogurt place and had a Karen fit. A Karen hissy fit because they had sugar-free options. And she thinks they're promoting diet culture. And it triggered her eating disorder. And she didn't even want to order anything after she saw sugar-free
Is she really
options.
a Karen though? 'Cause she is
So she proceeded to go on social media where she has millions and millions and millions upon millions and tens of millions of followers to blast this small independent frozen yogurt location that has been affected by COVID a lot, telling everybody don't go there. They're promoting diet culture, and then they hit her back like, well, we have options for our customers that are diabetics. We have options for our customers that have celiac disease. We want everyone to you want something sugary, sure. We have that, and we have sugar-free stuff. She was like. And then when they responded, she was like, did a whole apology video. You gotta watch it. She did a whole apology. I think she deleted my comment because I told her about herself in the comments. I usually don't do that, but it was ridiculous. She basically did an apology video without really apologizing. It was more like I overreacted versus
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, and that was stupid as fuck for me to act like that.
They need to move some of them LA bitches down into Atlanta or Miami, because why you going to fuck up about sugar-free yogurt?
And it's like, then she was like, maybe they can have a different way of promoting the sugar-free, like actually label it like diabetic menu. First off, nobody is a diabetic, so right now you're one of the diabetic girls to be alienated and have to go into a restaurant and say, hey, I got diabetes, give me that diabetic menu. No, girl.
Demi.
Demi.
I'm sentencing your ass to come to Atlanta and you're going to get locked into a fucking American deli for 24 hours.
Demi Lovato, take your ass down to fucking Greenbrier Mall, bitch, and see if you can get mad about some sugar
and we're going
free.
to lock you in a sugar factory, bitch, for 24 hours.
But this week, that just bothered me. I think it happened like last week, but I watched the video this week, and I think she deleted my comment. Because I did say something about it in one of her comments. But yeah, but my week has been kind of...
She's a stressed out millennial.
She's a stressed out millennial? Is she a millennial?
She was on Barney, bitch. She's a stressed out millennial. She was on Barney. She's a child.
She's on what?
Barney.
Why is that you saying Bernie?
Barney.
Barney?
First of all, I need to make fun of my southern accent.
Barney the dinosaur?
She was on Barney.
Barney. Barney. You saying Bernie?
Girl.
Bernie.
She was on Barney, bitch.
She was on Bernie. But what about the right? That's what I'm saying, Christmas. What about the diabetic people? Like they need their own options too. Let's hit this shot before we get into the main topic. We're gonna wait for the shot. Okay, we're gonna do it.
No, I want to do it.
We gotta do our handshake first before we do the shot. Open it.
What's going on with your hands tonight, sis?
Cause I'm having anxiety. Okay, I'm fighting through an anxiety attack today. Mine won't open. Christmas, take one for me. I will, girl.
Yeah, right, hold on a second.
See, this little thing is broken. Hold up, girl. Ew.
I just got done.
Oh, COVID.
I just got done
Well,
grabbing
I'm fully vaccinated, right? So I should be okay, right?
I just got done grabbing a big old juice.
Why won't my shot? Is this the universe or God saying don't take this shot?
Well, bitch, you should take some of my shot.
Hold on, I want my own. Ah,
Them big old teeth.
them big Baltimore teeth, baby.
Them big old Baltimore teeth.
All right, let's do our handshake. Hey.
All right.
Boom. Woo! And guess what?
I know you're like, they alcoholics like a mother.
We're alcoholics, girl. Guess what? I did today.
Alcoholic. What?
Guess what I did today? You'll be proud of me. So I'm doing my door dashing, and guess what? Guess what podcast I'm listening to?
Brownies in the
Yes!
Yes!
I love Brownies in the City. If y'all get a chance,
Please.
listen to the podcast. I listened to it on Apple Podcasts. Brownies in the City. Who is it? Jesse
Wu. And then you got Diamond, and then you have Bianca.
What's it, Brianna?
Brianna. Diamond, Brianna, and Jesse.
Please listen to them. I love their podcast. It's a really good podcast. It's so funny. And I know what I like about it. I like a glimpse into the heterosexual community. Cause every podcast I listen to is like super gay. So this one kind of let me in on what the straight girls are doing and talking about.
Ain't they funny?
They're hilarious.
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
They're fucking hilarious. I love it. So y'all listen to them today.
Make sure y'all check out Brownies in the City.
Brownies in the City. We love y'all over here at Virgo's Spot. All right, Zodiac. So today we're going to talk about being a millennial diva. Okay. Now, Chris.
Hey y'all on Instagram.
What does being a millennial diva mean to you?
Being a millennial diva means, I think that we have grown in the fact that we want to learn. We want more knowledge now. So craving more knowledge, being more spiritually open. So whereas the generation before us, the bitch, if you were a Christian, you were a Christian, and that's it. Or Muslim or whatever. Like I think
you
now
had to follow us.
You had to follow it strictly. But I think our generation is more open to spirituality, more open to like growing personally and individually. But we're independence, but we're stressed the fuck out.
Yeah,
stress.
I do think that millennials are people that are born, I think, between 1981 and 1996. Okay, those are millennials.
I just missed it by a year.
Girl. So you're 24?
Yes.
Oh.
You can't tell?
No, that Fenty ain't working that hard. You can't expect the Fenty to work that hard, girl, okay? But no, I think with being a millennial, you got a taste of the analog world.
Yes.
I grew up with computers with specs.
I'm an Oregon Trail bitch.
Oregon Trail, clip art.
Yes.
You know, I grew up with the floppy disk into the computer, but I also witnessed the evolution of the internet, where we had to sit there and listen to it.
Because guess what, girl? The internet wasn't always free.
The internet was not always free. It was kind of not free now.
But you have hotspot, though. You didn't have hotspot back then.
Back then, internet came on like a fucking CD.
You had to put the CD in.
You had a free trial. You had fucking AOL AOL email and all that. So we came up in a time where we actually saw a transition from the analog world into what we call now the digital virtual world. And like even down to the game systems. I remember my sister used to play like Sega Genesis and all that. You had to blow into the cartridge. You had to work. It was like we had a lot of.
Bitch, do you know? Let's talk about let's go through the what you call that shit? Let's go through the whatever. So you had
the timeline.
The timeline that. So you had cassette tapes, and then you went from cassette tapes to CDs.
Well, yeah, cassette.
Yeah, then we went from CDs to
streaming.
Like MP3.
MP3, yeah.
And then you had the CD players. And now everything is streaming. And we done went through like a big phase.
And I still like. There's still times I'm like, bitch, CDs are like really obsolete. Like people get CDs now, like people get vinyl records. It's like for like a collection purposes versus actually listening to it.
I still play my CDs.
Let me picture it. Okay, picture it. Christmas, 2003. Not gonna say that. You know what? Christmas 2000, bitch. Okay, waking up to your parents buying you. I used to get my back when I was a kid. My list for Christmas gifts was CDs. I used to. Oh my! When I saw that CD in that Christmas wrapping. And I opened it, and I saw Little Kim's Notorious K.I.M. I saw Mary J. Blige's No More Drama. I saw Tony Braxton's Secrets, the CD.
Why you listen to all of the dope music?
Oh, baby, she had a mature palate when she was 13.
Because you're really 300.
She had a mature palate when she was 13, baby. Okay? So one Christmas, because you know I'm a Virgo. And
So am I.
I'm a Virgo. Hello. I'm a Virgo. So around the age of 10 till like around 10 or 11, that's when I really started getting interested in music. So, for example, look here, I'm gonna use Lil Kim as an example. Lil Kim's album came out. No, I'm not gonna use her. I'm gonna use Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige was an established artist by the time I was 13. She was an established artist in the year 2000.
Oh, yes, she was.
You know, established, almost legendary.
Yeah.
So when I got into Mary J. Blige, I said, well, bitch, I need the whole discography. So one Christmas, my Christmas list was every fucking Mary J. Blige album from 1992 to 2000, bitch.
Does it explain why you didn't hear now?
Don't try. Okay.
There was a lot of screaming.
So when I was a kid, I wanted the whole discography. But opening that CD, getting to read the credits, getting to see who produced it, wrote it, sang backup, get to see the thank yous and all that, and the booklet art. Mm-hmm. As a millennial, now we're kind of lacking that. I have to really, if I want to find out who produced the song, I have to go into an intensive Google search to find out who produced the song, who wrote it, who did the backgrounds, who did the writing. It's tedious now.
All in the fucking book.
Nobody. And remember when iTunes first came out, they used to have the digital booklet where you can still see the stuff. Now you can't even see that.
That was crazy.
What they saying on Facebook? Hold on. I used to play my mom's 8-tracks and vinyls. Oh,
Oh,
no, not 8-tracks and vinyls. Getting CDs from Sam. Sam Goody was my place. Sam Goody was my shit. Y'all had FYE, didn't you?
Yeah.
We
had
had
Circuit City.
Circuit City, FYE. Jamaica said, so it was Candace that said the 8-tracks. Those were the best gifts during my birthday and Christmas. I had so many CDs to give. Yes, my whole CD, my whole Christmas list was CDs. What are they saying on Instagram?
Afro-Union. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Afro-Union.
Okay.
Chic. That's my girl.
Yeah, she said mature palate.
Okay, I had a very mature palate when I was 13.
I did too.
Apple Music tells you the producer, the writer. Does it? I
keep telling you.
It tells you the writer.
It tells you the writer.
It'll tell you the producer or like the background singers and all the people that vocal produced it. So I say all that to say, like, being a millennial diva, it's like you really remember the days of the house phone. You remember the days of the cordless phone. You remember the days of the call. Remember when Call ID first came out?
But let's go to the car phone though. My dad used to have a car phone. My dad used to have a car phone. You had to charge up in the.
Your dad had a car phone?
Yes, he had a car phone. You had to charge up the cigarette lighter. He had a car phone. I used to want a car phone so bad. My dad had one.
Remember when having a cell phone, it was very expensive?
Oh yeah.
Like, your cell phone bill was a good $200, $300. And it wasn't even it was like a regular, like, fucking, only the bottom of it flipped out, you had to talk on it. Yeah, it was very expensive. That car phone was everything.
Have you ever had a beeper?
I never had a beeper, no. I was too young to have a beeper. I wasn't allowed to have, that's another thing, like, I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone and a beeper. I wasn't allowed to have
My brother gave me his beeper. And I was so proud of that beeper.
My sister had a beeper.
I said, my brother gave me this beeper. I'm like, so proud of this. I was teased in school, y'all. So I had my beeper on my hip, and I didn't know that we could have our beeper. So Coach Godfrey took my beeper.
Are you bringing up childhood trauma?
Yes, I want my beeper back. I believe he gave that beeper to his child.
I remember one time my mother had a cell phone, a Nokia cell phone. And one day, you know, mother was white, but she was black. She was white, but she was black. So we were in Mondawmin Mall, in Baltimore, Maryland. And Baltimore. And we were walking through Mondawmin Mall, and I had her cell phone. I felt, and you know who I called? Jenna. I just called my sister at home just to call somebody. This 12-year-old is walking through Dorman Mall with this cell phone. My cell phone was kind of big back then. I thought I was the shit because I had a cell phone.
Were you scared?
I was scared of what?
You in Baltimore, bitch, walking with a cell phone. You ain't scared they gonna snatch it? Huh? But they gonna like stick some racks on you?
I'm tired of this Baltimore slander.
Or throw some needles?
I'm tired of this not needles. I'm tired of this Baltimore slander. So, when it comes to being a millennial, how do you feel about millennials? Okay, cause everybody knows that, to me, millennials are stuck in two worlds right now. A lot of us are in corporate lives or working for somebody else. And a lot of us really want to be our own business owners, our own bosses. I feel like millennials are really focused on living off of themselves versus working for other people. So how do you feel about that contrast?
I think it's good that we're us as millennials. I think that it's great that we are not tied now to being stuck at a job for 20 years. I think that it's great that we are getting our own brands out and getting our own brands up. Because as we can see from 2020, these jobs don't give a fuck about you.
That's the thing.
They will let you go in a New York minute. So why not? That's why I used to, when OnlyFans first came out, and I know we're going to touch on that a little bit later. When OnlyFans first came out, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I was a little judgmental, like, y'all, this is going to be around for a long time. But like, who gives a fuck? Who cares?
Yeah, I really feel like we're, right now, millennials are kind of jump-starting a renaissance.
Yeah.
Where we are finding ways to make money on our own.
But do you think the generation X, was it Z?
Z, Gen Z.
Do you think the Gen Z, do you think that they are... they are the spearhead of that, but we're behind them?
No, I think we're the spearheads. But here's the thing. These employers need to get ready for Gen Z.
Oh yeah.
They're
not having y'all shit, man.
Gen Z is not having...
They're not with it.
Gen Z is not having that that micromanage, that no empathy on how they feel. Like, for example, my job has made a lot of positive steps to, even if it's not genuine, they're still making positive steps to make sure that your mental health is okay. We have a Gen Z.
Gen Z will quit
after a week.
I'm over it. I'm done. Wow,
Gen Z will quit after a week, Candace. Very true. My job is very focused on supervisor check-ins. Like, your supervisor has to contact you and personally talk to you, see how you, especially during COVID. How are you doing mentally? We have a program where you can get like 6 free therapist sessions.
I wish I would have been milking that.
You know, 6 free therapy sessions, and you'll be able to take off from work to have these therapy sessions. So I think millennials are spearheading it. Because millennials are saying, "Okay, look, girl, yeah, I'm working for you. Okay, I'm working for you, but I need you to understand that I'm also a human being, and I need time off. I need to call out sick without you asking for a doctor's note. I need you to worry about me as far as my mental health. I need you to understand that if my workflow is suffering, you need to contact me on a more positive input versus you're not doing a good job. It needs to be positive affirmation." Like I told my supervisor before, you know me, my supervisors, we've battled. Okay? I told the supervisor before, look, my mother passed away.
Hey, that pissed me off.
Like, I told her that. I said, my mother just died.
That pissed me off.
The reason why I've missed 6 days since then is because I'm depressed. I need a couple days off.
And they want you to come right back.
Right, and that's the thing. I'm not coming right back as my mother died.
Right.
You know, and so it's like you have to be like, millennials are being much more upfront with what they need. Gen Z is like, well, if you don't have it, I'm not working.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing on the positive for companies that they're being more inclusive, and that they are being more open-minded. Because back in the day, they were.
Oh no!
Back in the day, it wouldn't have been that.
If you were not a star employee,
it would have been no therapy back in the day.
Right.
No, but you're gonna be depressed and all.
Right.
And you're gonna do this fucking job.
Even with your insurance, they would have probably only covered like
Yeah.
actual physical medical things,
Yeah.
nothing as far as like your mental health. So with millennials, I just feel like we have experienced. Like, I don't know if it was because the world started moving really, really fast in the 80s into the 90s. Because we really, like, it almost, like, even the transition from MP3 to streaming
was fast.
Was very
quick. I don't even remember MP3 players.
You know what the first album I bought on Apple, on iTunes? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm vaccinated. I'm good. So, you know what the first album I bought on
What?
iTunes?
Wait.
Lady Gaga's. Lady Gaga's, it was a deluxe version of, what's the album she had? The Fame. The Fame, not the Fame Monster, The Fame. Okay. The first album.
Alright.
So, but let me tell you about my millennial anxiety. When I bought the album, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, okay, I have to create a profile. Because I bought the physical copy, but I also wanted it on my, I also wanted to buy it for my iPod. Because I had an iPod. Remember iPods? When you had a cell phone and an iPod, it wasn't together?
Do they still sell those?
I don't think so.
I want to.
Because your phone is your iPod now.
I felt cheated. I want an iPod.
I still have mine. It's blue.
And the sidekicks.
Remember, I had a sidekick. I had the sidekick swivel, the one that swiveled up.
I have one of those.
I had a sidekick swivel.
I have.
But no, that was my first album. But I was very nervous. I had to create an Apple ID. I didn't have an Apple phone or anything. It was like 2009. That was the first album I bought. And it was weird to listen to music without popping in a CD and burning it to my iPod. And it was like, bitch, I have access to this album without having to burn it. It was very suspenseful. Very suspenseful.
You know what I want to bring back? Napster. Napster, they fucked the music industry.
No, can we talk about LimeWire?
Yeah, with the viruses.
And know what was funny about LimeWire? Remember that time? I don't think you remember that. You might remember this because you're a low-key Madonna fan. Anyway, remember when LimeWire was out and it was a whole bunch of other streaming illegal music sites and American. What's that album called? American
Boy, Estelle.
What was that album called of Madonna? American something. American Life, I think it was called. I'm American Life.
And this is how she said, tell me.
No, that's music, girl. Don't do that. It's a legendary.
I don't know.
Is that album? I'm drinking the Kulati. I'm drinking the Kulati.
Yeah, but it's
yeah, that one. So yeah. So remember when LimeWire was out and when people tried to illegally download that album, if LimeWire let you download it, but Madonna's a fucking icon. Madonna had made all the illegal links. When you played it, it would just be her voice saying, "This is illegal. This is illegal. This is not." The songs weren't there.
Really?
Yeah. I said, Madonna is that bitch. Like, stop sleeping on my girl. But anyway.
Hey Pink. Hey BBQ.
Hey everybody. Again, you guys are watching Virgo Fxck. If you guys are watching, please send us hearts. I don't care what color the hearts are. I don't care the sequence, how many. Let us know that you're here.
You want the LGBTR, don't you?
I do love the LGBTR.
colors.
But this is Virgo Fxck. This is Reese Omega.
Chris James.
Okay? And we're talking about millennial divas. Now, another thing about millennials.
Hold on. Let me cut you off.
What's up?
But Facebook needs to do something with having this.
Bear share. Yes, girl. I have bear share too.
But
Jamaica.
more than just one color hard.
Well, remember, Facebook did have that pride flag selection.
Bring it back.
Facebook, bring back the pride flag selection.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I want everything gay on
Bring
my
that shit the
Facebook.
fuck back.
But how do you feel about? Do you feel like millennials are also a very depressed age group?
Well, yes, I do feel like we're depressed
And full of anxiety?
I'm full of anxiety, and I was very depressed in 2014. I was depressed like a motherfucker bitch.
Thank you,
I was
Jasmine.
so depressed.
Thank you, Regina. Mrs. Howard.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama. That's my mama, y'all.
Mrs. Howard's in the building on Facebook.
Like,
Hey, baby.
I know my daddy watching too. They
Hey, Mr. Howard. I'm so gay. I'm sorry, guys. I know they're like.
That's what she do. She say, "Oh, y'all just be over at Reese's house."
Oh, that's what you were saying?
But no, y'all were depressed.
Yeah.
Yes, it's depressing. See, because I think that
Yes, BBQ.
we are the generation that it snapped, it clicked with us. It was like, this don't make sense.
Yeah.
Why am I working 40 hours and I don't got nothing to show for it?
And I'm very depressed.
And I'm very depressed about
my
it.
dream.
And I don't have health insurance.
But you know what else I think depresses a lot of millennials?
What?
Millennials know the importance of working. We know the importance of paying bills and making sure that we're sustaining. Listen, we understand it as far as we need to sustain a life source, but we also are in a huge conflict with working and living out our passions.
Oh,
and
God.
one day, what really makes this ring out for me is one day I was having a discussion with my mother, and she was talking about how when she was younger, in her teen years in high school, college, she wanted to be a writer. She wanted to, be a journalist, and she wanted to, interview people and connect with people and write about them. But she was like, back in the 70s, I had to get a husband because I had to get out of my house. I had to get out of my mother's house. So I had to get a husband. I had to have a child. I had to sustain. And then she was like, then I had another child and I got married again. And it was like, she wasn't saying that me and my sister hindered her.
But it was what it was.
It was just what it was.
Yeah.
That's what life was. Like, only certain number of people back then actually went for their passions versus just living life.
And I think this is another thing with millennials too, like all of that.
Baby boomers generally swept those feelings under the rug. That's very true, Candace.
My mom said the dream is coming through you.
Oh my God, Mrs. Howard.
But I think that I'm glad that we have woke up. I feel like, no, I don't have to be married, especially with women.
No, I don't have to have
children.
children.
I don't have to have children. Like
to be fulfilled.
I talk to this with my parents all the time. They want a grandchild, and I want kids too, but I want to bring a child up in this world and have everything prepared for my child. Because I feel like every generation it has to be better. So it's like when I have my child, I want my child to be, when they graduate high school, they can have the option of you can take this money and you can live your dreams, or you can take this money and you can go to college. And I want my child to, not have so much, because our parents, they did the best they could.
Yeah.
Honestly, they did the best they could. But the millennials have childhood fucking trauma. Having addressed.
Yeah, and I think now millennials are starting to realize that I need to work through these traumas to be able to get better as a person. Versus back in our parents' day, you just dealt with it.
Push that shit to the side.
You dealt with it.
Stuff that shit
And
down.
Jamaica said something really good. And I think about all the global catastrophes we've been through, millennials. I'm not even 40 years old, and yet I've been through more economic recessions, housing crisis, multiple wars, and now a global health pandemic.
Yeah.
Millennials have been literally, like I said earlier, because time started moving so fast in the 80s. We have been through so much. We lived through fucking September 11th. We lived through the Iraq War. We lived through fucking this fucking COVID shit. We had lived through all these school shootings, these fucking racial wars.
Tired, girl.
Racial wars. I think the Cold War was during when I was younger. The Cold War was like in the late 80s.
I thought that was a Janelle Monáe song.
There was actually a Cold War, bitch. I think it was in the late 80s or the early 90s. I might be wrong. But we lived through a lot of
And
things.
we're fucking tired.
Especially the recession.
Yeah.
We've been through that.
Well, I was in high school during the recession.
No, you were not. I wasn't in high school. I was 21.
We had another recession before that though.
We had a recession when you was in high school, girl. We had a recession in 2008.
We had a recession when I was in high school too.
Well, we lived through a lot.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We have a lot. Yes, Candace, we're tired. We're exhausted, Jamaica. What are they saying on Instagram?
Pink said, "We believe in our success as being meaningful and tied with our passions. That's what we prefer."
Exactly. Like for me, for example, right? When I was younger, teens, early 20s, I really felt like I wanted to be like this big pop star. I wanted to be this big time singer, blah. But now I'm like, I still want those things, but I wouldn't mind.
That makes sense.
Listen, I wouldn't mind not being a big pop star. But if I could live off of my talents, like if I could live off of being a singer, if I could live off of being a media person, like an interactive media person, if I could live off of it, I mean, I could pay my bills with it, I'm content with that.
I am. Good night, Mama.
Yeah, I told you, Jamaica. It was in the late 80s.
Okay.
All right, Mrs. Regina. Good night.
As far as, you know, I'm an inspiring actor and I'm writing all this stuff.
A talented, inspiring actor. Period.
But for me, I've been thinking a lot lately, like with being in the entertainment industry.
Your mom going to sleep this early?
It's a little bit early.
Oh, wow.
But then I feel like I'm getting close to that too.
I'm tired as fuck. Like 9 o'clock, I'll be ready to clock the fuck out.
I'll be like that.
At 9 o'clock, I'm ready to clock out. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
What was I about to say?
Oh, shit.
You good? You good, sis?
Yes.
Okay. Now I was saying, what the fuck was I saying? Hold up. No, I was saying, what was I saying, Reese? Yeah, about the entertainment industry. I'm like, do I have the mental capacity to deal with
handle
people
that much pain?
That, but to deal with people in the industry because they're very self-absorbed and they're very delusional.
Yeah.
And I'm a realistic person. So do I have the energy to deal with people that live in delusion?
I don't.
That's why I had to ask, do I have the energy to be at dinner with my family and my friends or my partner and people just coming over and just barging through and don't give a fuck about my personal time and trying to get an autograph?
I think
Could you deal with that?
the only thing that I think I would struggle with if I was a famous person is I would struggle with having thousands upon thousands upon thousands of opinions coming at me at one time.
Just cut this shit.
But you know what I would do if I was a famous person? I do not like when famous people get on their Instagrams and only respond, or Twitter, and only respond to the negative comments. But I'm like, you're responding to these negative people, but there's thousands of comments telling you how much you changed people's lives and how much they love you, and I would respond to that versus anything else.
Could you deal with fame on a Beyonce, Michael Jackson type level?
Yes. I think I could. Because I'm like Beyonce, I'll shut everything off. I'm not going to follow nobody. I wouldn't follow nobody.
See, you talking about social media. I'm talking about real life. Because you deal with...
So Jamaica said you have to set very firm boundaries with people and yourself, famous or not. That's very true.
That's true.
Don't allow people to siphon your energy. Protect it at all costs. Candace said they are human.
That's
true.
true.
Very true.
Both of y'all facts. What I'm saying is like... Not... You talking about social media. I'm talking about real life. Because you deal with what Michael Jackson and Beyonce had.
But they can't go anywhere?
Yeah.
But see that's the thing. It depends on the person. Because there are some celebrities that are world famous that can go to Starbucks and not get bothered.
Who?
Mainly actors and actresses. Like Julia Roberts can walk her white ass in a Starbucks right now and get a coffee and walk out and just maybe one paparazzi picture.
That's why I can
Now you have people, but that also depends on your team as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, we saw the downfall of Britney Spears. Britney Spears' team. Britney Spears' team was telling these paparazzis where she was and where she was gonna be and what time she was gonna be there.
Yeah.
It wasn't her. Cause you got some people, like for example, Beyonce is one of the biggest celebrities in the world. Okay? It's Jesus, Michael Jackson, Beyonce. Yes. Maybe Michael Jackson twins. Because
Beyonce
Jesus is going out of style. But anyway, but even Beyonce can go to a skate rink and not get bothered. Beyonce went to a beauty.
Beyonce had that skate rink closed.
Beyonce went to a beauty hair supply store and didn't get bothered. But this is the thing. It depends on your team. Britney Spears, Paris Hilton, all them girls had their team telling these paparazzis where they were going. Beyonce just showed the fuck up.
Beyonce had the skating clothes.
There were regular people in there with the street skating.
When she shot,
This was after.
oh, right.
This was after that. Hold on, y'all.
What? So yeah, like. do you
Hold
think-
on.
Cause we still got people on this.
Are we still live? Can y'all see us?
Give us hearts if you can see us.
Hold on. Yeah, we're still live. It just Facebook just said it ended.
Give us hearts if you can see us.
Okay. Facebook just tells us that the live was ended, so I guess y'all can still see us. We're still here. But yeah, what?
This is an August, September shit right here. But you was like, hold up, we better stop production all together. Stop.
Stop production.
Stop.
The girls.
And
said
I'm
that-
like, since we still got, it's
But Facebook said that we
Instagram.
were not live anymore.
But this is still talk. Like,
Yes, Jamaica, Jesus is going out of style. We're not.
Jesus is not going out of style. Jesus is the reason for the season.
What
And we're not
season?
gonna-
Which season, girl?
We're not about to do that.
The pagan seasons.
We're not about to do that. No, we're not about to do that.
The Christmas is very pagan.
Don't
So it's
weaponize.
Easter.
Don't weaponize my beliefs.
So it's Easter. I'm not weaponizing it.
You are. You said
Jesus is going out of style.
Jesus is not going out of style. Jesus is here and he's the reason for the season.
What season?
That's my belief.
What season?
Every season in your life, Jesus is here for you. Okay?
I think Jesus was a witch. Angela?
Yeah.
Jesus was a witch. If Jesus was a real person, he was a witch.
Guys, this will be the last episode of
Ah! Jesus was a witch.
Jesus is not
He was a wizard.
Jesus
But anyway,
is king.
but no, I just feel like the new generation of employment needs to prepare themselves for millennials and for Gen Z.
Yeah, especially Gen Z.
Gen Z
is not.
Gen Z is not going to be fucking with y'all employers, okay? They're going to quit,
and do OnlyFans with.
okay? This is the thing. Now that we're in a digital virtual age, there are so many ways that we can make money without having to work for a big corporation. Okay? It's still work. We still have to work, but it's more of on your own time.
Do you have to work or do you have to work?
This is my thing. Listen, this whole the renaissance that's happening right now with sex work, I am all for it. I am all for OnlyFans. I'm all for Just for Fans. I'm all for all the Connect Pals.
All the fans, bitch.
All the fans.
All the fans.
I am a supporter of using what you got to get what you want. Now, I do believe, excuse me, I'm fully vaccinated, bitch. I do believe that it's not easy work. Some people look at Some people look at, sex workers, especially the online sex workers, as, oh, it must be easy. Have you ever tried to take a picture of your asshole, bitch?
Yes.
Do you know how hard it is to take a picture of your asshole?
I did it successfully.
But it's strenuous work. The reason why I don't have nudes to send is I don't feel like sending. I don't feel like taking the picture, bitch. You gotta especially with my ass, I've lost 350 pounds. My ass is flabby, girl. I have to fucking position it in a way where the skin is smooth, girl.
Oh, you gotta have angles.
Angles.
Let me tell you.
So if I did sex work, if I did OnlyFans, it would be a full production.
Mama, I hope you really gone.
Hey, LaDaz.
Hey, LaDaz.
You're not late. We're still talking mess.
But if she's gone, the best time to take a selfie is in the morning. When you wake up.
Why? Because you look thinner?
That, and you get that almond breeze.
What is that? The dick hard?
Yes.
I don't have a problem taking pictures of my. I don't have a problem taking pictures of my penis. I have lots of pictures of my penis in my phone. It's the ass that I got worried about.
Oh, I ain't got no.
Because I have two struggles. When I was fat as fuck, it was hard for me to take a picture of my ass anyway. I had to come in. Because my arm couldn't fit back there to get a good picture of my ass. And then even with the selfie stick, it was hard. So I didn't have to. So when I was big, it was hard taking nudes. And now that I'm thinner, I can get back there now. But now it's like, bitch, you gotta smooth out the extra skin.
I'm not getting this COVID way. I'm trying to take a picture with.
I gotta take my arm and.
I'm trying to take a picture with ass up, face down, bitch. My stomach be all hanging over the fucking.
I gotta take
Photoshop this shit.
This is what I do. I take my arm and I push my stomach skin to the front so that it stretches it out and makes it smooth.
Oh.
I'm giving y'all. Anybody that lost a lot of weight and don't want to get the skin surgery yet, I'm giving y'all tips. So you take your arm and you push the skin to the front.
You shift it.
You shift the skin to the front so that it pulls, and then you have a smooth ass. But I don't feel like doing all that.
Oh, because you're gonna stand up
And you see
you're gonna get what you get.
You know what my ass looks like without me doing all that? You know them dogs?
A sharp ass bitch?
You know them bulldogs that have the rolls? That's how my ass look without the stretcher. Now, if you like that, hit me up. If you like a roly ass,
No, roly-poly.
a roly-poly ass,
A roly-poly ass.
hit me up, girl. Hold up. The guy said, imagine being big and trying to get a perfect pussy shot. I can't. Hello. That was the Dawes. Shannon, just get you a photographer.
Ooh, Shannon, you freaky, right?
Shannon, one of my friends I love from Baltimore.
Shannon, you freaky. You should get a photographer.
Candace said get a tripod. Okay. LaDaw said angles. Angles are very important. But no, even with millennials, we got, bitch, we have came a long way from our pictures, bitch. We used to have them grainy ass pictures.
Oh, there was some grainy.
Oh my God. My first couple pictures online were horrible. I wish I still had my MySpace page. If I still had my MySpace page, y'all would see how horrible my pictures were back in the day.
Oh, they look like that. Oh my God. You know how you take a picture?
Candace said she stopped taking news in 2016. I'm over it. You got a boyfriend, Candace. You ain't got to do all that.
You still gotta take that news for your boyfriend though. Keep it, you know.
She don't know news. A boyfriend already know what it is. You don't have to pick news for your boyfriend.
If I had my boyfriend, I want news.
Just randomly?
Yes. Keep it fresh.
This is what you got coming home, Daddy.
Yeah.
Know what I want a picture of?
Money.
I want you to send me a picture of a meal you just cooked.
Oh my God.
That gets me hard. I want you to send me a screenshot of your direct deposit that hits your fucking account. That would make me horny. Save your nude picture. I can see that when I get home.
You've been listening to too much Lil Kim.
I need, and that's another thing about millennials, bitch. We want money, bitch. Millennials don't have time for this broke shit. We already working on getting money ourselves. Like, if you with me, listen, I'm not a gold digger. Okay? I'm not a gold digger. But I ain't messing with no broke.
No broke niggas. Say niggas. When you black, say
I don't
niggas.
like saying the N-word.
Say niggas, alright? You black. He ain't messing with no broke nigga.
I don't like saying the N-word because the colonizer part
So
of
let's
it
say
is
me.
What?
Let's say me.
That's still kind of saying that. I'm respecting.
But you can say half.
I'm respecting my fully black brothers and sisters. I do not want to say
No.
I'm half colonizer.
So let's say Nick.
I don't want to say the N-word.
Oh, that'd be like Cardi saying nigga.
Jamaica said she don't like saying it either. Thank you. She's all the way black. But no, I'm saying when it comes to relationships, I'm really not interested in that horn dog shit. Like, don't send me no picture of your ass while I'm at work, girl. I'm frustrated.
Send me a picture of your ass. I want it.
I'm already frustrated.
Dick
Candace
too.
said N. No, Candace.
Nigga, Candace, yes.
No.
Nigga.
I'm not saying it.
Nigga.
I'm not saying the N-word. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say it.
It's too bloody for me. But no. My Puerto Rican friend says jigga. Okay, I can say jigga maybe, but it's still like in place. But no, I'm interested in what the income is, girl. We got bills to pay. Especially if you're my husband. Millennial Virgo. This should have been called Millennial Virgo versus Millennial Diva, bitch. Because Millennial, hold up.
Well, guess what? A Virgo made up the term millennial diva.
We did. Millennial Diva.
Kiki Palmer. That's her name. You know what I mean?
Can I say something about Kiki Palmer? I love Kiki
What you gotta say
Palmer.
about Kiki?
I love Kiki Palmer. She is definitely my Virgo sister.
Kiki is a Virgo all day, bitch.
But she...
What?
is she a September Virgo or August?
August.
Is she an August?
Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah. She's aggressive about her Virgo-ness, bitch. But I know I love about Kiki. I love that she's showing
Yeah.
that, like, she's being, like, very open about her skin issues and how she covers it and how she takes care of it. I like that.
And that brings me to my point. Do you think that millennials have succumbed to the hardship, the pressures of social media, as far as trying to be perfect or look perfect all the time, or do you think that's a Gen Z situation?
Again, I think millennials are in between a lot of things. Some millennials...
So you have some people that's ugly, and then you have some people that...
Some millennials really use social media as fun. Like, you know, post pictures of their vacations, post pictures of their kids, post pictures of... post pictures of, like, their outings and stuff like that. You know, fun times. Mm-hmm. You have some millennials that are hip to the... My social media can possibly make some go. And we are worried about how many times we post a week. Mm-hmm. What kind of pictures are being posted? Mm-hmm. Are these pictures filtered, edited, smoothed out? Are imperfections taken away? Like, for example, I post on my at Reese Omega on Instagram. I try to keep my posts down to about 3 posts a week. Mm-hmm. And I do edit my pictures.
Be honest.
My pictures.
Truth,
listen, but the only thing I edit, bitch, don't try me. The only thing I edit. Because as you can see, this face hasn't changed, girl. She's still sitting, okay? The only thing that I edit is I might take out a couple acne scars. I might take out a couple, because I have some dark circles from, like, being depressed and you know, I go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 7. So it's like I have no sleep. So I take my dark circles out, and that's it. I might put a filter on it.
And then you have me on the opposite end.
They don't post anything.
No bullshit at all, girl. You don't get it when you get it, okay?
Thank you, Jasmine. Have y'all seen the comedy special Elder Millennial by
That's me.
Liza Schindler? I haven't seen that yet.
Where is it? Millennial.
Where is it, Candace?
Hey, Robbie.
Let me know where it's at. I want to see it. The dog said, "Love dick." Don't like to look at it. Okay, girl. But no, the millennials are.
You see how depressed I am, bitch. I ain't even got no
And know what else?
wine.
Millennials love them a glass of fucking wine, bitch.
Can I have another?
You have me dry.
Can I have a tatter?
No.
This is great, girl. This ain't gonna do nothing to me.
You have to dry.
Give me a tatter.
Millennials are also responsible.
I'm responsible. Give me a tatter. Bitch, if I was drunk, I wouldn't leave.
And you're in College Park.
Fucking wine. Stop playing with me.
ATP will get your ass.
Stop playing with me.
Netflix. I'm gonna look it up tonight. Actually, I like watching stuff like that. But no, so in your experience being a millennial, okay, how do you feel about the upcoming Gen Zs?
Just as I thought, trash.
No.
No, I love them though. Because they don't take, like you said, they don't take no shit. They like, bitch, you $10 an hour what? Okay, I'm gonna go and pop this pussy on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And get $100,000.
Yeah.
How about that?
I agree. I think Gen Z gets it as far as you will respect me. You will cater to my mental health. You're not going to overwork me for pennies. You know, Gen Z is very, you know, bitch.
Where my money?
Right. Like, what's going on, girl? Like, where is the cat?
I got college to pay for, and I'm not gonna be like my big brother who just went to college and can't afford it. And I'm trying to pay this shit off in 2 years. Where's my money?
Right. So I think sometimes Gen Z might be a little bit, to me, can be a little bit reckless.
They sensitive as fuck.
They can be a little sensitive.
Ooh, they sensitive.
Because, you know, here's the thing about millennials, too. Millennials also grew up in a time where insensitive things might be funny. Oh, shit.
Bitch, we grew up doing Comic View, bitch. When you heard Bulldagger and Sissy and Punk. I'm not affected by that right now. I'm not affected by it. That doesn't hurt my feelings if somebody say Punk. You know? Are you if somebody say faggot or punk, does that hurt your feelings?
No. Because you know why? I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Somebody calling me a faggot or a fag or a faggy
or a punk,
like, never bothered me. Like, because in Baltimore, to me, it was more of a it was more of saying you were, because even straight people will call that.
My name said absolutely not. What's the cracking sound? It's probably my chair.
It might be not your chair. It might be the sound on my phone. You know my phone is raggedy, Raheem. But no, it's like I'm like the F word doesn't really bother me. But I also have the empathy to understand if it bothers you.
Yeah.
You know?
They used to call me like dick in the booty ass nigga, faggot, fucking punk, fucking pussy ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, fuck ass.
And we're back Instagram, sorry.
All that. And it don't bother me no more. Because I went through it. So it's like, girl, that ain't nothing but water off a duck.
But you know why I kind of still respect Gen Z for...
Because they stand up for
they're standing up for themselves.
Bitch,
you're not going to call me that. You're not going to call me out my name. You're going to... What the hell is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
So,
you're not going to call me that, bitch.
can y'all still see us?
You're not going to call me a faggot.
Can y'all still see us? We're having technical difficulties.
It's still live there. It's still live. I think it's just the laptop because you're viewing it. But it's still live. You're not going to call me whatever you want to call me. You're gonna respect me, bitch. Because I'm Gen Z. And I'll throw your ass in a nursing home if you ever fuck with me.
But I do respect Gen Z for standing up for themselves. I think as millennials and before us, Generation X, and then you have baby boomers, Generation X.
Okay.
I feel like baby boomers and Generation X kind of like just took it. Mm-hmm. Like they took the abuse.
No Vaseline.
They took the abuse, they took the trauma, they took the name calling, and they used it as like, they basically either used it as fuel to become successful, or they used it, or it tore them apart and they became like drug addicts and alcoholics and like narcissists and fucking crazy people. Because everybody experiences trauma different.
And the millennials that said,
millennials took it. Millennials took it. They were like, but
can I get a little Astroglide?
But can you like
a little Vaseline?
be a little bit softer? But Gen Z's like, no, girl.
A little wet.
Gen Z's like, girl, give me the lube. I want full lube. You're not gonna be talking about me and fucking me in the ass without one fucking lube.
And bitch, I want some poppers.
So I respect Gen Z. I think
Some
people,
poppers, too.
like people get on them. Like I have my nephews are Gen Zers, and it's like I see them out there like they are really like not taking no shit.
My niece is having an externship in San Francisco. Bitch, I've been trying to get to the West Coast for 30 years. And all of a sudden she went there, and this is her first year in college.
Oh, let me tell you, if I could take one thing back in my whole life, is not going away for college right out of high school. I think it's very important to experience a different way of life at a young age so you can get yourself ready. At 18, I had opportunities to go to college, and you know I had people trying to get me into college. I was like, girl, I'm gonna be a fucking R&B
Pop star, man.
I'm gonna be a hip hop R&B superstar, girl.
What the fuck?
But now I'm what 34 in August. I'm like,
And you like,
girl, you should have went to college.
but see, I went to
I
college.
mean, I can still go to college, but I should have went in my. I should have went in my formative.
You like Jaleesa from A Different World.
I don't want to be 35,
Bitch, I was 25 in college.
but she lived with the girls.
I went to college when I was 20. No, I went to college when I was 24 years old.
That's very true, dogs. It might depend on it. Yep. Baltimore, baby.
I went to college when I was 24.
No, I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about.
I went to 18 schools.
No, I was just thinking about this today. I said maybe I should went to the army.
You what?
I should went to the army. But okay. Well,
Wait, hold on.
Listen. Realistically, I couldn't go because I was fat as fuck.
Hold on, wait. Plant the plot, bitch. Just set up the plot.
Could you imagine me in basic training?
Johnson!
Shannon, because Shannon was in the army. Shannon, could you imagine me in basic training,
show you.
girl?
Johnson, get on the ground. Give me 50 push-ups now. Bro, what?
50.
50? Can we set up for like 5?
Can I take a break after 5? Like 50 push-ups?
Sis, no.
50?
We gotta know what we good at, sis. No.
I should. Listen.
No.
If I would have went to the army, I would have had college education. I would have saw the world in the middle of a war. I would have saw the world.
You can see the world without being. I'm gonna shake the fucking table, bitch.
Right, because I don't have the time or the patience for it
I'm
now.
gonna
That's
shake the
for
table.
college.
If you are a black person that was in the military, thank you for your services.
Shannon,
Thank you for your services. But future Bay, no. I'm not gonna fight for a country that is killing my people.
that's true. But you know what happened to me? I low-key, this is gonna sound really bad. But, hold up. Candace said you would have been traumatized. I can see you now. Shannon said, I can see you now. 50 what? No, bitch, I'm traumatized.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. I told you that's how you would have been. You don't no 50 push-ups.
No. What about to say?
I don't know, but I don't. This comment right here.
What Tech Daddy said?
He said I was Gen X, and my parents would have had a fit if I didn't go to college after high school.
Say hi to NY time.
Ain't in my time. We over time.
Oh shit, we over time. Anyway, but yeah, in conclusion,
We did press me.
we just talking. I feel you, but our people need to stop killing our people. That's true. I mean, that's true
That's
too.
true
but,
too. But when you
I have too many friends who went to the
when you're growing up and
That's
you
very
grew up in
true.
a community where people don't have opportunities, when you put people that don't have opportunities and they don't have shit to do, what's gonna happen?
Really quick, I'm gonna touch on that really quickly, guys. When it comes to black people killing black people, that's a problem. But at the same time, those black people that kill those black people get punished.
Yeah.
Okay, they get punished, even if it's even investigated. Sometimes they don't even give it time to investigate anything. A black man or a black woman died. Oh well. When it comes to the police will kill us, and literally nothing will happen.
Defund the police.
So that's why it's a little weird. But no. So in conclusion, being a millennial has been an experience.
It has its positives and negatives.
And at this time in my life, I am so ready to experience so many things. And if that's in a more carefree way, meaning like I have a mind of a Gen Zer where I'm out there just like figuring it out.
You know what I think about it as a millennial when I get anxiety and stressed out?
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in the book of reading rainbow. I can do anything. I think about reading rainbow when I get depressed.
That's very true, Shannon. Thank you for your support. Because she's been in the army.
Okay.
It's a struggle sometimes still serving because I'm black before I'm green.
Thank you.
Very right. I love Shannon. Shannon's one of my very good friends from Baltimore. We grew up together in high school and afterwards. I love her.
Oh,
But
Shannon follows me too.
Yeah, I love Shannon. And her sister Shanae, her sister Chanel.
Shanae do too.
I love them. I can't wait to see you guys again. But in conclusion, millennials have experienced a lot. And we're ready, and a lot of millennials are ready to make their own money and get out in the world and be entrepreneurs. Or at least, if they're working for somebody else, they're at least making it their own schedule, their own time.
And millennials have crushes that we wish for our husbands.
Oh, Sweet Sunday treat!
Sweet Sunday treat.
So, Zodiacs, we come to the segment of our show we give our Sweet Sunday treat. Our Sweet Sunday treats are anyone that we find attractive or anyone that we find inspirational in the community. And my Sweet Sunday treat.
Sweet Sunday treat.
My Sweet Sunday treat is Daniel Kaluuya. Now, I don't know if I'm saying his last name correctly, but we all know Daniel from... Maybe you saw the movie Get Out. Maybe you saw the movie Queen and Slim. That's what I'm talking about. He's gorgeous. I love me a black man.
Yeah, real intense.
You know, I love me a dark-skinned, chocolate, Godiva king, girl. I love a Godiva king. He's gorgeous. His eyes are intense. He's a wonderful actor. I love black men with British accents that gets the pussy moist.
He British? Hold the fuck up. Wait.
I think his people come from Uganda, but he was raised in Britain.
Hold the fucking press. He British?
Yes, he's very British. I think his most recent film was The Black Messiah. I haven't seen that yet. But he's gorgeous.
We're going to talk about British actors.
I want to lick his face.
Yeah.
I want to lick his face.
Do you?
You want to lick his butthole too? You want to lick his booty? I was going to sound like lick his butthole.
I don't talk about those things.
I was going to sound like lick his butthole.
Who's your Sweet Sunday treat, girl?
This is a butthole that I want to lick.
Oh, no.
My Sweet Sunday treat is Sean Bankhead.
The choreographer extraordinaire.
I love dancers, bitch. I love dancers. I'm a dancer. I love dancers. But I hate when I dance with somebody and they don't have no rhythm. It's so awkward. But I wasn't attracted to Sean Bankhead at first. I was like, why you got that big ass mustache? I know you like 20.
It's very Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, like, up and coming day, I'm like, okay, Sean.
He's attractive.
He's very attractive.
And I've also liked his evolution in his choreography.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like his choreography back in like the 2011, 2012-ish era.
But he's a vibe though, and I like that. I want a man that's a vibe.
But I love what he's been doing with the girls lately.
Why can't we get men that are like they vibe? They're a vibe.
What is a vibe?
A vibe is
It's a Gen Z thing.
I'm Gen Z.
He's a vibe.
A vibe is, bitch. I don't know what it is about you, but whatever it is, it's speaking to me, and I love it. Mm-hmm. It's something special about you.
I do love a good peaceful man.
Yeah.
A good laid back man that really like can joke around, can be serious, can be fun, can be, like useful, man.
I like subtle confidence.
Yeah, subtle confidence.
Subtle confidence. I
Subtle
don't want somebody that
they fine.
you. I want somebody that know they fine, but they're not gonna put it out there like that. Like they just do them.
I love that.
I fucking love that. No love shot.
He's a great choreographer.
He's awesome.
I really love what he's been doing lately. He's been really doing a really good job.
He's fucking awesome. I know he got a long dick too.
Oh my God! Must you be so vulgar?
And I know he got a nice butthole too.
Monet!
Huh?
Monet!
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, thank you guys so
Thank you so much.
for watching Virgo as Fuck. This is Reese Omega.
And Chris James.
And you guys are our Zodiacs, and we appreciate
love
you so
you.
much for watching our show. Remember to follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram
Facebook.
at Virgo as Fuck, and Fuck is spelled Fxck.
We're not gonna change the name, are we?
We're not changing the name.
We ain't changing that shit, bitch. It is. We are what we are, bitch.
We've already branded it. We can't change the name. Also follow our individual pages. I have 2 pages. You can follow me at Reese Omega, and you can follow me at heysis.tv.
See, I ain't doing all that 2 or 3 pages shit. Follow me at Black Boy
No,
Wellness.
at underscore.
Is it underscore?
Yes.
God damn. Well, underscore Black Boy. Thank you, friend.
Virgo.
So what you trying to say?
I remember shit.
I do too.
I'm an August Virgo.
You have a point. Underscore Black Boy Wellness. Follow me. And let's see how it goes.
Thank you guys so much. And have you noticed I had a do-rag one today?
You felt very thugalicious there.
Do you see this girl?
This thing, girl.
I love swinging my do-rag.
That little-
And the only reason why I have my do-rag was I have 4 ugly ass French braids in my hair right now.
I should have kept my.
I'm waiting for a crinkly look.
I should have kept my red hair,
You
bitch.
should have kept your red hair. I don't know, you cut it off. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in every week, Sunday, 8 p.m.
Bye, your way.
Mwah! Mwah!
Bye, y'all.